Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Eretabe Gardens in Georgia, Zone 8. Today's video is on how long does it take a fig tree to produce figs or fruits. Some of my subscribers have been asking me this same question. I replied them and I told them that I'm going to put out a video so that they can understand better. That one said, does it take up to 3 to 5 years? Because that was what he was told. He or she, I can't remember now. So, from my experience, fig tree is the easiest and fastest tree to produce figs or fruit. I've said it before. When I started growing figs, I didn't know anything about growing of figs. And I grew because fig tree is in the Bible. And I bought my first fig tree, which is a brown turkey. Right now, I'm looking at it right here. I bought it in 2017. And I didn't know anything about fig trees, but just because it is in the Bible. So I bought it. I bought one tree, but the shape was like V out of the soil. So I sliced it in the middle to have two trees. And I'm looking at the two of them right there. But now they're in containers. I planted them in the ground. So when we're moving, I had to remove it from the ground and put it in the containers. So, but my experience was I bought my fig tree in spring from Home Depot. And in summer, I had figs and I ate figs for the first time. It was from my tree. Are there fig trees that delay producing figs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? Yeah. But the general thing, I'm hearing a sound. I don't know if it's deer from the bush. Because deer have been coming. There's a guy, my neighbor, 2 neighbors away, has been feeding deers and groundhogs. So now I've got to build fence around my garden now. So, from my experience, yeah, I have some fig trees that took them 2 years to produce figs. Some 3. I have one. It's Black Mission. I don't know if it's Black Mission. I have 2 of them. I bought them from the same seller in a local store. And it was labeled Black Mission. For 4 years now, no figs. So my plan is to, next year, if they don't produce figs, I throw them away. But is it because fig trees take a longer time to produce figs? No. Something is wrong with those trees. I don't know what is the problem. But most of the fig trees produce within a year. If you've watched some people's video, they tell you, oh, this is the first year of this fig tree and it has loads of figs. So in this video, I'm going to show you the fig cuttings that are rooted successfully this year. And in 6 months, they have figs on them. These are cuttings. I didn't even buy the plants from the store. These are cuttings that I rooted myself this year. And they are just 6 months old and they have figs. So I'm going to take us around and show you these trees. So most of the times, fig trees produce figs quicker. Some less than 1 year, some 1 year. It's only few fig trees that takes a longer time to produce figs. And if that happens, something is wrong with the tree or with the soil, but something is wrong. Let me tell you. Do you know why Jesus cursed a fig tree in the Bible? The Bible says Jesus and his disciples were walking on the street and they were hungry. And from afar, Jesus saw this fig tree with green leaves. It was fig season. And Jesus was expecting to have figs so that they can eat from that tree. And they got there with all the greenness of the leaves. There was no fig. And Jesus caused it to die. So Jesus himself expected figs to be on that tree. So if you have fig trees that are not producing fig, it's not your, mostly it might not be your own fault. Some trees, they just want to take their time. Like the black missions that I have, I feed them the same way I feed all of my trees, including the 6 months old trees. And these ones have been there for 4 years now, no figs on them. Meanwhile, 6 months old have figs on them, fruits on them. And I feed them all the same way. So, sometimes it's beyond our control. So, let me take you around. This is my rendezvous that I rooted 6 months ago. Look at it, it has a ripe fig. In fact, this is going to be the third fig I've eaten from this small tree. Rendezvous. The third fig that I'm going to eat from this small tree. Rooted it 6 months ago. And look at it. Now I know why people love rendezvous. It tastes so good, delicious. It took me 4 years to finally root rendezvous. I rooted 12 cuttings for me to have this. This is my Macul fig tree, rooted 6 months ago, and look at it. 6 months ago, and look at figs. But unfortunately, these figs were not ripe, and I allowed them to experience the fig production. Some people say, oh, you should have removed all the figs so that it can grow. It has next year to grow too. But they want to experience it, go ahead. But look at right here. There is one right here that is ripe. And it has opened because of the rain from the hurricane. Macul. Wow. Somebody gave me these cuttings for free on our figs.com forum. He gave it to me for free and I rooted it. And I'm happy that I didn't break off this fig. I think this was the first fig that was formed on this Marcool fig tree. And today I'm able to taste the first fig from my 6 months old rooted fig tree. So let's taste it. There's a mixed taste. It's not fully ripe because of the rain made it bust open. It's delicious, but it's not fully ripe. See, this area here is delicious. That area there is not fully ripe. Well, this is good. Marcool fig. I'm looking forward to it next year by the grace of God to enjoy this fig. This is RSMN, 6 months old. Look at it. 6 months old. It has figs, but not all of them were ripe. But look at, there is one here that is ripe. RSMN. I've forgotten what it means. I'm going to look it up. But look at, there's a small size fig, just 6 months old. You know. Well, let's taste it. This is delicious. Wow. 6 months old tree producing such a delicious fig. This is delicious. Wow. I can't wait for next year to come so that it can produce early and enjoy this fig. This is figoing. Look at the height of this small tree, but it's loaded with figs. Loaded with figs. Look at, here is one. This is delicious. But they are very small. Hopefully next year, when the figs will be bigger. I left it for a while now. It's shivering, or is look at it. It's reducing. This is delicious. I have 3 of them. Man, as small as they are very, very delicious. Look at that. Figoing. Pan-E-Vinodac. Look at this small tree. But look at, it's loaded with figs. But let me show you. Look at 2 figs. This one is still ripening, but this one is ripe. Pan-E-Vinodac. This is delicious. Look at this small plant. This small tree. Look at what. Wow. There are two ripening there. Look at this. Not yet. Wow. As small as they are. Pan E Vinodag. And this is my Détresse Esplet. It's now 7 months old now, because we are in October now. It was loaded with figs until one night deer came and ate all of the figs and left this one, because this one was not ripe then. They ate all of the figs on this small fig plant. I couldn't believe it. About 6 or 7 figs. The deer came, and I prayed to know what ate my figs. I've seen the deer, 2 of them, in the middle of the night, twice at the front of our house. They come to the back to eat figs, and then they go to the front to relax. I came home in the middle of the night twice. I came home late. Around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. twice, I saw them at the front of our house, 2 of them, female. So they come to the back to eat figs and then go to the front to walk around. So let's try this. Détresse Esplet. This is delicious. Wow. Well, thank God that I had to protect this one. Took the container, put it on a higher level where the deers will not be able to reach it. If not, I won't have been able to test this one. But this is good. Wow. Well, I'm glad that you have seen it yourself. 6 months old. Figs on them. So, a lot of times it's beyond our control why these figs take a long time to produce figs, why these trees. So, don't bother yourself, or don't get mad, or don't be sad that your fig trees are not producing figs. Sometimes it's beyond our control. There's nothing we can do about it. We just flow along with these trees until they produce figs. Or you might, if they're in containers, you might remove them, remove the soil, give them a new soil. Give them fertilizer, manure, soluble fertilizer. Do what you can do. Do your part. And if it doesn't produce figs, there's nothing you can do. You just have to wait until finally it will produce figs. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that every time I upload new video, you will be notified. Thank you, and I will see you again in my next video. And God bless you real good. Bye.